Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, here to bring you the stories shaping the financial world and guiding your journey to smarter business decisions. Let's dive into the top headlines. Bank of Jamaica Governor Richard Byles gave recovery levels for ATMs as at November 18. In Hanover, 31% of the ATM machines are working. Trelawney, 38%. And St. Elizabeth, 42% of the machines are working. The governor said in a video statement that the bank understands that more Jamaicans will be more reliant on cash in order to conduct their daily transactions in the aftermath of the hurricane. But the governor admitted that banks continue to face major challenges in the aftermath of the storm, with staff displaced, lack of power and connectivity. This, according to him, will affect the speed of resumption of normal banking services. He revealed that the central bank has waived RTGS fees for more than 240,000 transactions. The Bank of Jamaica, BOJ, has kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged, but announced special measures to stabilize the foreign exchange market as it moves to contain an expected hike in inflation following Hurricane Melissa. Meanwhile, alongside holding the policy rate steady, the central bank has begun special preemptive measures in the foreign exchange market, anticipating increased imports for rehabilitation and reconstruction. Since the passage of Hurricane Melissa, the BOJ has already sold $210 million into the market. Going forward, in the short term, the BOJ will also directly supply the foreign currency need of selected entities in the energy sector to take out of the market those large, lumpy purchases that could distort prices at any given time. We will also proactively ensure adequate foreign currency liquidity in the market, including the reintroduction of scheduled advanced notices of intervention sales. This announcement from BOJ Governor Richard Byles follows the bank saying its strong international reserves give it the capacity to support the market and that it stands ready to deploy other tools to maintain orderly conditions in the exchange rate. Luana Williams, President and CEO of Proven Wealth, announced the restructuring of a $1.5 billion bond for the Jamaica Mortgage Bank in a deal aimed at boosting the state-run lender's ability to finance housing developments across the island. Managing Director of the Jamaica Mortgage Bank, Courtney Winter, described the funding as timely, noting that demand for affordable housing remains extremely high. The proceeds are being used by the Jamaica Mortgage Bank to refinance existing debt maturing in March and April 2025, freeing up capacity to extend new financing for housing projects, including the delivery of roughly 800 housing units now under construction in Kingston and St. Andrew. For the trading period ending November 27, 2025, these were the most actively traded stocks. Wigton Energy Limited with 15,754,322 units, representing 47.5% of market sales volume. Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited with 8,627,791 units, representing 26.01% of market sales volume. JMMB Group Limited, 9.5% shares of 1,637,128 units, representing 4.94% of market sales volume. We now shift our focus to the Forex market rate set by the Bank of Jamaica. On November 27, 2025, the Bank of Jamaica reported US $38.86 million purchased and US $42.3 million sold by Forex traders. Forex traders earned $1.91 per dollar, selling the US at $159.42 and buying the US at $161.33. The Canadian dollar netted Forex traders 27 cents per transaction, with selling at $114.51 and buying at $114.78. The British pound yielded Forex traders $3.12 in profits, with selling at $209.52 and buying at $212.64. For a credit report tip of the day, sometimes life hits so hard, it feels like you're crawling through the wreckage of everything you built, wondering how you're supposed to keep going. Bills pile up, your phone won't stop ringing, and the pressure feels like it's closing in on your throat. Walking into a bank after that kind of blow isn't courage, it's survival. And that's where your credit report becomes your battle record. Every late payment, every closed account, every scar on that page proves you've been in a fight, not running from it. You use it because you don't have the luxury of pretending everything is fine. You need 6 months to breathe, and you're stepping into that conversation with grit, honesty, and the kind of strength that only comes from being pushed to the edge and still choosing to stand. In our focused and funded feature, there comes a point when you realize your next level isn't waiting on luck, it's waiting on your willingness to take decisive action. You rise by getting official, getting organized, and getting serious about the business you're building. Registering your company, securing your business registration number, setting up your structure, and completing your licenses are not just tasks, they're statements. Every form you file and every system you put in place becomes proof that you're stepping into a higher version of yourself. When you clean up your money, open the right accounts, track your transactions, understand your credit, and build financial records that lenders can trust, you create a foundation that says you're not hoping to be chosen, you're preparing to be chosen. And when you pair structure with visibility, everything changes. Crafting your story, mapping out funding opportunities, shaping your pitch, and building a professional profile sends a message to the world. You are ready. Doors open faster for people who show up with clarity, confidence, and documentation. Opportunities gravitate towards those who know their numbers, present themselves well, and move with intention. Taking these actions doesn't just elevate your business, it elevates your identity. This is how you step into rooms you once felt unprepared for. This is how you get noticed, respected, selected. This is how you rise to the next level of your financial life through action, alignment, and the courage to prepare yourself for everything you deserve. And that wraps up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, reminding you that every financial decision is a step toward your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, and keep striving for success. See you soon.